Family, Elder O back with you once again. I came across some particular interesting videos. We all remember not so long ago when Shannon Sharp interviewed Monique, and she told him and suggested the type of wife that he should get and have. And then shortly thereafter, he ran into a whole host of problems that cost him millions. Then he did an interview with Sheryl Underwood, and she gave him similar advice. What I'm about to share with you, and I won't keep you long, family, is funny and eye-opening at the same time. I warn you, this is not for the superficial Christian, but we're going to connect precepts with everything we go over. Men are turning down the superficial slim woman for a respectful, good cooking, PHAT woman who loves, honor, and respects him. Pay attention to what I'm about to share.
You can see if big girls can cook better.
They say a way to a man's
Hey,
heart.
I'm Ricky D, and I'm here to
Is his
prove
stomach.
that slim chicks do have what it takes to go toe-to-toe with the big girls in the kitchen. What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna talk about some pork chops. I already seasoned these babies. I got a little bit of Soul Fit grill seasoning. It's 60 milligrams of salt per serving. Which is a lot less than the regular salt, 350 milligrams. I have that, I have garlic powder, I have onion powder, I have smoky black pepper, and a little bit of parsley. I'm gonna take the pork chops directly to the flour. After we flour them, we're gonna take them to the milk because we need these panko breadcrumbs to stay on the pork chop. So not only are they gonna have the crisp from the flour, but also the crisp from the panko breadcrumbs. These are seasoned.
Leviticus chapter 11,
so these pork
we
chops
don't
about to be
eat
off the
pork.
chain. And I got a
This is
little
for
bit of Worcestershire
entertainment
sauce
purposes.
that I'm gonna dash on them when they're almost done. So I got the seasoned pork chop. It's gonna go directly in the flour. I'm gonna shake off the excess, dip it in the milk, dip it right in the breadcrumbs.
Let's see if Slim
Only
knows what she's
Crisco
talking
when you're
about.
frying pork chops or
Oh,
frying
goodness.
chicken or frying anything. I
Double
don't
pork.
have my cast iron skillet. The one that I have at home is actually about 40 years old. And it's true that the older the skillet, the better it fries. Lay one in. And do you know I can't even have any? I can't taste anything. I'm sending all this up on a wing
my
and a prayer.
goodness.
Because I got a bikini competition on Saturday. I'm representing my brand, Ebony Fitness, today. This is what slim chicks call an epic cheat meal. We don't do this all the time. So therefore, when we do it, it's always the best. And there you
You
have
can
it.
make your mouth fried chicken.
Parmesan, panko breaded, floured, fried, laid to the side, pork chops with greens and smoked turkey legs.
1, 2, 3, go ahead. I think a big girl made this because it's crunchy, but it's still tender. So it's like they know what they want. Can we try the greens too? The greens, they gotta complement the pork chop. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
The greens are good as hell.
But they taste healthy though. Because you ain't fat though, see? You don't understand what's going on.
I used to be fat though.
Hell no. I only used to be fat.
My itis senses aren't tingling
Yeah,
right now.
I'm not. I don't get the sleepy itis
Yeah.
feel. If the greens are good, like I'm not gonna snore after I eat this.
And just as I suspected. See that little part right here?
What's that?
See, that's rosemary. Don't no big girl know about rosemary. That's the
Oh, you can
spices
see?
that sit in the bag that don't nobody use.
What I think it is, I think it's a skinny girl who likes fat dudes that made this.
Oh, yeah.
This is good. I gotta save space for the next one because I feel like this is the skinny chick's plate. So the next one, the fat girl plate, you know we about to pass out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's bring it on.
Let's
Hey,
see.
I'm John Cia. I am here to prove that nobody cooks better than a big girl. What I
Let's see.
use to make my pork chops is seasonal
We don't eat pork for entertainment
and
purposes.
regular Mrs. Dash. But this right here is called Zesty Blend Original, which is the same thing. It just costs $1.50 less because, you know, LA ain't loyal. And with my greens, they come out so tender, almost like candy, almost like Laffy Taffies or
let's
something.
see.
It's just real good. It's stuck in
The
your
way
purse
to a man's
for a
heart
long
is his
time. And you
stomach.
finally be like, ooh, yes, I found Annihilator. That's how those greens are gonna taste. They're the best. It's almost like eating peanut butter Captain Crunch. Not washing your pork chops is almost as bad as not washing your fur burger.
Oh,
You
my
take and
goodness.
you season both sides. I don't know if you can see
Look
that
at it,
good.
family.
With your seasoned oil and your Mrs. Dash or your Zesty Blend Original.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but notice what I'm doing. On both sides, I'm flouring my pork chops. So, y'all know
Why
you probably
she couldn't
thinking,
season up
golly, how much oil
seasoning
she
up a
gonna use?
permissible piece
Yes,
of meat?
this is gonna be some deep fried pork chops.
We don't eat no
All
pork.
the oil.
Entertainment purposes
Margarine,
only.
not butter, not no real stuff. The stuff that kill you. A whole heaping spoonful of this in your oil. Look at this. So we trying to make a good pork chop here. We ain't trying to live or not. This pan right here is an okay pan, but the older the pan, the better, and the older the grease, the better.
Okay, that's what Slim
You hear that
said.
sizzle? Oh my gosh. You hear that? My mom taught me how to cook when I was 9 years old, y'all, and she never cooked again. So growing up, our friends would make fun of us because we would have to be in the house frying chicken and making spaghetti and everybody else playing on the seesaw. Mama's food better have been done by the time she get home. Like, I'm the real Precious.
Come on.
Always, always.
Here you go.
Taste the food. A lot of people trim their fat off of their food, not me. That's the best part. You eat however you want to eat. Just make sure you eat. You feel me? You feel me, Herbie? On my stomach now. This is delicious.
When
you can
I
eat it with
came
your
into
fingers
the
too. if you
truth
want.
years ago, I
You know
had
that's
to
how we do
repent of
stuff,
that
y'all.
pork.
Don't fake. Representing for the BBWs.
1, 2,
Here we
3.
go. Uh-oh. Look, family.
Okay.
Look.
Wait a minute. Yeah. Wait a minute. See this that flavor?
Make you want to bite the
Listen,
gristle.
Let me tell you, this that flavor. It catch you at the top of the mouth, the back of your tongue. Listen. And it migrates. I knew it was a good pork chop because it was in the shape of a steak. 1, 2, 3. Okay. They're not great. Yeah. But it's kind of hard to beat the pork chop. These greens taste like the person that made them got at least 2 stomachs. At least.
Now, whoever made this, they ankles ain't seen sunlight since 1990.
At all. You can tell the person big. Yeah. You can tell the person that they live with big. You can tell their kids big. You can tell their kids' fingers big as hell. Yeah. You can just tell. But I don't know. I just want to eat it like this. Like, I don't
Look
even
at
care.
that.
Right?
Put the fork down.
What are we doing? That's how you're supposed to do. Why are we lying?
And then have your
See,
good
you can tell
slab of
whoever made this
cornbread
throw
with it.
shoes at their kids.
Mm-hmm.
Because they can't catch them.
Yeah.
You can tell in the bread. And see, this ain't shake and bake. This is flour.
Yeah.
This is flour because the certain coat it get over and it blends and darkens them seasonings.
Y'all take the fat on it though? Yeah, the fat. Oh, see, a skinny girl would have cut
Sleep.
Yeah.
I need a blanket, pillow, and a scandal.
We need some Kool-Aid. Dish number 2 is
Here we
definitely
go.
cooked by a big girl.
You're right.
We're right?
You're right.
You made dish number 2?
Yeah.
Oh, you made that delicious ass pork chop.
No, I did. That's what we do.
Oh my goodness. And what about you with your
Yeah.
pork chop? Very crunchy. It was really good, but we knew it was healthy.
How you know?
Because if you seen us pray when we tasted that, because we was almost there. I want to thank the contestants who made delicious plates.
You didn't pick
When you and I
It's different, baby. I'm grateful I'm not 56 and trying.
you tried to say, what you trying to say?
I'm looking right at you.
Listen.
I ain't backing down. You better take your old ass and get somebody to love you.
Excuse the language.
Now I'm looking right at y'all. Let me tell y'all what Shannon needs, okay? Let me tell you what my baby needs. He need him an old fat gal who can bake good cakes, make some smothered turkey wings, who gonna rub his feet at the nighttime, okay? And gonna have a sip of his cognac
Good
to make him
gracious.
feel better about himself when he come home at night. That's what Shannon needs. You don't need no 26-year-old girl. You don't need no 36-year-old girl.
Come on.
This is your auntie talking to you. Take your old ass and get your old bitch out there that
Excuse
can
the
love you old.
profanity.
You're trying to hang out with these young bitches and you can't do it, Shannon. You just can't do it. When they want you to go for a 4th round, you looking at her like, bitch, listen, I can give you want some money to go to Starbucks?
Yeah,
because I can't go no further. What?
The breadwinner, that person has the larger voice in the relationship.
He's a man. He's going to have. This is what I
you
believe.
got the money, you making the money.
No, this is what I believe.
Okay.
I believe I am advice and
That's
concurrence.
beautiful there.
He is the head of the household. Now, this is how I
That is
believe.
beautiful.
The word did not originate with me.
Come on.
He is the head of households. People need to start reading Ephesians. That's what I believe. I may be strong-willed. I may make money, but I'm not the head of the household. But what I watch, my mama who raised me, and my daddy, I've watched them talk on Saturday morning, and my brother
And
Chris will
work
tell
it
you
out.
this. I watched them talk on Saturday morning, and they settle the differences and come out unified. I am not the head of the house.
The truth hears, and I got something to say. This has been on my mind.
Okay.
For all you men who stand up men, who go out there and put your elbow into making a woman make sure she's straight and hard working and respectable, chest up, chin out men, and you really on the grind and you really got ambition, man, leave these little pretty girls alone, bro. They don't put their elbow in it. I'm gonna keep it 100. Over there looking at, oh, she bad. Oh, look at her Instagram. Oh, she a 9, she a 10. No, I'll get you a 5 or a 6 who gonna put some elbow into it.
And respect
Ain't
you.
gonna put some elbow into it. Ain't gonna be down for you on some 100. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at you like, why he with her? Don't worry about why I'm with her. Cause she gonna do everything you ain't doing.
And I know why I'm with her.
Women that are in your life, gentlemen,
Come on.
with your eyes closed.
Listen.
That may be counterintuitive because men are visual creatures. I'm talking about a woman you're going to bring in your life.
So in other words, respect trumps all of that. Men are now putting away these women who have a superficial beauty that is fleeting. Who cares about a slim, attractive woman who cannot control her mouth, who is sinful and worldly and respectfully has been turned by a doorknob, like a doorknob by every Tom and Harry out there? Men are putting away that type of woman and are going for women who are going to work with them, love, honor, obey, and respect them. That's what men are looking for. And side note, there's a difference between a FAT woman and a PHAT woman. Men are looking for respect over superficial beauty. And beauty is in the eyes of the beholder. There are voluptuous, thick women. In the book of Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 15, it uses the word thick. And it's okay to grow a little thick, ladies, but don't let it go out of control. You see, learn to pull away from the table sometime, but it's all right to get a little thick as long as you are keeping, not letting yourself go too far, in other words. Book of Proverbs, chapter 21, verse 9. It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. A brawling meaning an argumentative or contentious woman. It doesn't matter how superficial a woman's beauty may be, she can make herself detestable just by not controlling the words that continually come out of her mouth. A man hates that type of woman. So learn to control your tongue, or you'll continue to be on the carousel of life, getting tossed to and fro. Beauty is superficial and it is fleeting. Book of Ecclesiasticus, or Sirach chapter 25, verse 1. In 3 things I was beautified and stood beautiful both before Yahuwah and men, the unity of brethren, the love of neighbors, and a man and a wife that agree. There's nothing more beautiful than a woman working in unison with her husband instead of against him. Your sole purpose as a woman, you were created to help and assist your husband. For the man was not created for the woman, but the woman was created for the man, and you were created to be his helpmate. You see, his pillar of rest. In this same chapter, let's look at verse 13 through 21. Give me any plague but the plague of heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman, and any affliction but the affliction of them that hate me, and revenge but the revenge of my enemies or enemies. Verse 15, there is no head above the head of a serpent, and there is no wrath above the wrath of an enemy. Verse 16, I would rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked, which is a contentious woman, a argumentative woman. The wickedness of a woman changes her face and darkeneth her countenance like sackcloth. Her husband shall sit among his neighbors, and when he heareth it, he shall sigh bitterly. All wickedness is but little to the wickedness of a woman, and let the portion of a sinner fall upon her. As the climbing up of a sandy way is to the feet of an age, so is a wife full of words to a quiet man. A man does not want to continually argue with his woman. He establishes rulership, dominion, and authority in his house with love, and his wife is to follow him, not continually be contentious, combative, and argumentative with everything he says. Stumble not at the beauty of a woman, and desire her not for pleasure. Book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 1 through 4. The husband of a good wife is a fortunate man. He will live twice as long because of her. A fine wife is a joy to her husband. So it ain't nothing wrong with getting a little thick or PHAT, but do not let it go overboard. See, because men are still sight stimulated, but you don't have to be, looking like a toothpick. A fine wife is a joy to her husband, and he can live out his years in peace. A good wife is among the precious blessings given to those who fear Yahuwah. Verse 7 of this same chapter, a bad wife is like a yoke that doesn't fit. Trying to control her is like holding a scorpion. Verse 9, you can tell an unfaithful wife by the bold and flirting looks in her eyes. Verse 12 through 18. She'll spread her legs anywhere for any man who wants her, just as a thirsty traveler will drink whatever water is available. A gracious wife is her husband's delight. Her abilities make him a stronger man. A wife who doesn't talk too much is a gift from Yahuwah. Such restraint is admirable beyond words. A modest wife, you don't expose your flesh and have everything shown to the world. Everything precious is covered. The only person should know what a man's wife has is her husband and none else. And we're losing that in today's society. Everybody walking around with their flesh exposed, breasts out, either skirts up to where you can almost see their private, or they have on stuff so tight it's painted on them. Where's the modesty at in this modern day time? A modest wife has endless charm. It is a quality too precious to measure. The beauty of a good wife in her well-kept home is like the noonday sun shining in Yahuwah's sky. Her beautiful face and attractive figure. Ladies, it's okay to get a little PHAT, but don't go overboard. You see, her beautiful face and attractive figure are lovely as the light from a sacred lampstand in a temple, and like its gold shaft set on its silver base are her shapely legs and strong ankles. I just wanted to come to you with a little short something. Like, share, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next video. Elder O signing off. Peace.